names a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Hope you're ready. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punish counter.
Smart stuff there.
Who's gonna make a move?
Huh. Both seem a bit tentative. All right, what's the plan?
Throws them to negate the block. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player one needs to deal with this burnout.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
In a decay? Oh!
Nice way to close out that round.
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Smart play with the throw.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
They both have full drive gauges to work with. Time for springs forward with the drive rush. Player two can't use any burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Drive in fact misses.
Oh no! Big whip! Whoa! I don't know how they react to that jump.
Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow!
Blanka wins.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here.
Good parry here to try and make something happen. Goes for the throw.
All right, what's the plan?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Neither of them willing to back off here. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Sonic boom!
Gets them. Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps up, throws him. What's next?
That was crazy.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Solid anti-air to continue the corner push.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Nowhere to all the throws next.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
This is a critical moment.
Oh, either player just...
Impact, squash, flatline zone.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Boom! Jumps in.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Ooh, what a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
With turning it right up with a super. Oh, you've got to spin it if you're in it to win it. All out with the ground-shaped cannonball. Can they make the most of this? Connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
That corner is starting to look scary. Here comes Rosa.
What? How do you even think of doing that? It's not looking good, but they've got plenty of resources to turn this around. Things players are about to explode! I can feel it!
They are done!
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
That was so back and forth. Wow! You can't ask for better Street Fighter.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Good stuff.
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Grabs him. Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Heading into the KO.
Nicely played round there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up a notch. Connect with medium kick. Back step rolling attack. They break things off to take a quick breather.
Grabs and throws him away. Amazing awareness there.
Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. Springs forward with a drive rush.
Will we see a drive hit? They're going for the super art?
Wait a minute.
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner.
Oh no. He pumps the brakes on the impact. That was ridiculous defense.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Sonic boom!
Clutch, anti-air!
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Jump knocks him out of the air.
Wow! What a decision!
Shifts him for the win!
Holy moly, that was an amazing round!
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Checks him with the boom. Throws him down.
Oh, nice.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Fireball from very long range. What's next for you? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Oh, easy tag. Gets the hit.
Hits them down to the wire.
Okay.
One combo can end this round right now.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right now.
Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they're in there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, they just scrapped that!
What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Opens with a fireball!
Are we going to see some fireworks? Brushes that off and keeps going.
Wait a minute.
Beast mode activated and now they're ready to party!
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. They back the opponent into the corner. Now there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Shout on Earth, cranking it up.
Burnout activates. Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Went for the chip kill.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Blocks the jump in. That was a solid anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
No good up high. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Checks him with a projectile. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Oh, that was a good one.
Sonic boom! recovers from burnout. Okay, creating some space here. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Oh, this is getting crazy. Who's gonna clutch this one out?
Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Jumps in.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Somersault kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player 2 can build off this lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
The impact doesn't do anything.
That was ridiculous defense.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Blocks it. Checks him with the boom. Experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute.
All the throws connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
The next touch may decide this round.
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to win this.
Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. What a finish!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Lots of watching from far that round. But is it all about to change?
Right.
Side switch in the corner. Cross up. Ooh, what a smart blow.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Oh man, this could be over. Oh!
Whip! They're wide open.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Here comes a big combo. Player 2 has the super gauge. The drive impact doesn't work.
That was ridiculous defense. Okay, here we go.
Reads the jump in perfectly.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Dip walls flat into the guard break.
This is so good.
Oh man, who's gonna take this? I called it.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called out.
They are both playing so well. I love this.
Can't argue with you. What a fight. Big throws.
Amazing awareness there.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Oh, nice.
Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. The throw connects for counter-hit damage.
Good stuff. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Takes a trip. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps up. Burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be done. No one will think this is gonna happen. Oh man, this is so close. Just one hit for either player.
Player 1 KO.
Nicely played around there.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Backstep rolling attack? Who's going to start things off?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle for momentum this round.
Play for super art? Now, Camden springs forward with the drive rush. Still slugging it up. It's a good spot to use the super.
Amazing awareness there.
Checks him with the boom. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap?
God, what's gonna happen?
Not much life difference. Knockdown and
This is so good.
solid anti-air.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
One chance to KO.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Perfect
perfect execution with the anti-air.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Boom! Oh, blocks the cross-up. Oh my, the coach drops him hard.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
This is gonna hurt. Player 1 turns down. Super hard to show him what a PhD and sliders can do for you.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
Oh man, this could be all the difference!
Down to the final hit. Who's gonna take it?
It's all come down to this!
It is over.
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
There is nothing more amazing than playing a close match with someone down to the wire like that.
Can't argue with you. What a fight!
Jump?
Come on!
Throws them to negate the block.
Ooh. All right, what's the plan?
The cross-up connects. Taking stock. The jumping is denied. Holds out with the block. Caught in the crosshair.
Do they have the right lead on the opponent?
Punish counter. This could lead to something big.
That was crazy.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Bags the round.
What do you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Pokes with a medium kick. Checks with a medium kick. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Oh, says no to the impact.
Nice block.
Burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
That's a big gap. Who's going to close it?
Player 2 in dire straits with burnout.
Russ digs in deep to get that drive in.
Amazing awareness there.
That combo did decent damage. The low kick hits. Jumps. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Oh, could be the start of something.
Man, neither player knocked them out of the air. Okay, what's the follow-up?
Has to take it to them.
Closes it out. Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Stacks them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here?
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Wow, what a decision! So smart!
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Big KO! Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Jumps up.
Oh!
Were they baiting them into that?
Amazing awareness there.
They've got the meter for a drive. Just goes for it at this range.
Whoa.
Can they keep on him?
Okay.
Sonic Boom! Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Barry! Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Drops him hard.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Flatline zone.
Takes the round! Wow!
Blanka wins.
This fight is over. Yo, give me your thoughts.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
No good up high. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is?
Ugh, this comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
They're spacing if they're going for the super art. It comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Man, hit them with a stop and pop.
Okay.
Player 1 heats it up with a combo into super.
Oh, nice.
Just go for it at this range.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Now, can they finish the job? Quick breather. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast. Who's gonna take control of this round? It's all come down to this. This is so tense.
Okay, here we go. What a finish!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Guile wins.
Well, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Whoa.
Throws them to negate the block. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Goes for the super art? Great work finding the opening.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Grabs them. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Almost KO!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Man, they just scrapped that.
What did you think?
That right there was some street fighter. So good.
Gets the jump in. From up above.
Amazing awareness there.
Drive rush to keep it going.
What's gonna happen?
Gets them with the anti-air.
Amazing awareness there.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The fuck connects with the throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Are we gonna see a comeback here? A super art?
Whoa.
Side switch in the corner. A jump? Reads the throw in his corner. Super art do anything? Attack hits and they may get enough throws them.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Puts them in there.
Nicely played round there.
This is the final round.
Just
Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Who's going to steal this win? Nothing stops this train.
What?
Blanka on the move. Player 1 is barely hanging. Raw super hard incoming.
What?
More fuel to the fire. Hook them up.
What? Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Player 1 is looking at a gotta do better than that.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Oh my god, they just choked it up.
Oh no, big win.
What a finish.
Yeah, that was such A stressful round.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Checks him with the boom. Throws out a projectile. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. No good up high. Parries the attack and...
All right, what's the plan?
Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Recovers from burnout. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need springs forward with the drive rush. Player two chases them down. Okay,
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player two took that convincingly. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Checks him with the boom. We're just getting started here. Who will take control?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go!
Blows him. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Breaks the block with a throw.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Oh, hits him with a stopping block. They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no! Not like this! Not like this! Amazing awareness there!
Sonic boom. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Checks him with the springs forward with the drive rush.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
They trade hits. Flatlines them.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round!
Fight round. Fight.
They are letting it slide from the get-go!
Checks him with the boom. Backstep rolling attack. Still plenty of time left. Doing some quick planning.
Man, neither player wants to make the move!
Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Trouble from up top. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference!
Let's loose a boom. Jump. Sonic boom. They are not getting close to each other. Barely. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
We see a try to cross that off!
Punish counter on the action.
Okay, what's the follow-up? Oh, let's go!
Hit that with confidence!
What? How do you even think of doing that? Who's gonna take control of this round?
Ugh, take a seat!
Somehow manages to block the jump in. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Super block! Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player one really had to fight for that one! No shortage of drama!
Wow! That was... Man, I'm at a loss for words! How can you even describe what we just saw?
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
The low kick connects. Goes for the fireball. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage.
All right. What's the plan?
What are they thinking here? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. trying to read each other here?
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Shoots off a fireball up close.
A drive impact could end it all here. Sets the bomb off to shake them up.
Throws them. What's next?
Ooh.
Each hit is so important. A super art? Oh, in there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
How is this gonna play out?
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
I'm sure both fighters are
Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Wait a minute.
Player 2 has an empty drive gear. This is a... Oh no, they're stunned.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
They're both driving. They're going for the super art.
Wait a minute.
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a KO?
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the boom. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up.
Right, fair enough. Oh, can they capitalize on this?
There's the change of thought. Looking to impress with this super.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
They're sitting on a full, reads the jump in perfectly.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Oh, slick reactions with a vertical roll. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Big drive gap now.
Any throw will whip at that range.
A jump? Oh my, the throw tech.
Got you!
It is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
That was crazy. Can we get a replay? I need to see that again.
Yeah, I love the back and forth thing going on.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Big gap between the two fighters. So they throw out a fireball.
All right, what's the plan?
No good up high. Throws him down.
Ooh,
Player 1 with the life lead.
this needs to find a way to close this out. Grabs him. That was crazy.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well-timed corner switch. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Hits the air throw. Checks him with the drive rush to keep it going. Sonic boom. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
KO! Man, that was such a stressful round.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
That right there was some street fighting. So good.
Flicks out the blade to creep up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Drive rush to keep it going. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger?
All right, what's the mix-up?
Creates an opening with a low heavy.
Amazing awareness there.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jump.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Checks with a medium kick. What's the next move? The drive impact is denied.
I can't believe they blocked that.
In with a backstep roll.
Not much life left, but their drive usage makes it KO.
Nicely played round there.
I bet everyone watching that last round could feel the pressure coming through their screens.
Oh, that was rough. It felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
Checking their reactions with a fireball?
Ugh,
Just goes for it at this range.
whoa. Uses
the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
They're sitting on a full super arcade. Burns out.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Who's gonna take control of this round?
Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
That corner is starting to look scary. Noticeable. Oh my God, Rock Super!
Yo, what?
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
Oh, that's what
They are done!
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are going to start things off.
Starts with a jump in. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 1 is using their drive liberally. The super armor does its job. Nails the anti-air.
That was crazy.
Goes for the drive rush there. Burnout is triggered.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things can KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Will we see a drive impact? Sonic boom. Checks with a medium kick. Checks him with the boom. Grabs and throws him away.
Amazing awareness there.
Manages to block the... No way. No sign to letting up from out of the corner.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Life lead is there, but still closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Blanka wins.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
No good up high. Parries the attack and... the low kick connects.
Smart stuff there.
Deftly shuts out the jump. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Come on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Going on the offensive? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Feeling out the spacing.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Oh God, this is tense.
Oh man, it's coming down to the wire.
Will we see a drive impact? Blocks it. In there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Who's going to start things off?
Okay, let's get to it.
Seeing how that round wound up very close, how will both sides tackle the next?
Right. That definitely makes sense.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Had the radar up and running.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Sonic Boom! Anti-air drops him.
Wow, what a decision! So smart!
Springs forward with the drive rush. Somersault kick! Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
Wait a minute!
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Still scrapping for control. Connects with the throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
A clean KO. Nice meter. In there.
Great round. Nicely done.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Goes for the throw.
Smart stuff there.
Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 1 creates a... They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Things are looking pretty bleak.
Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Shows a medium kick. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Sonic Hurricane. Great coverage. Solid choice. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while.
Can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more grounded approach.
Their spacing is so on point right now. They were waiting for it. Perfect boom. This is gonna hurt. Throws them.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Oh my God! What's gonna happen?
Oh,
All the throw connects.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Both of them back off. They may be preparing. What a parry! Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
You put up a fight. Final round. Fight.
Medium kick. Impact. Squat.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round.
Right, fair enough. Okay.
There's the burnout.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. What are they gonna do? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Boom! This can lead to some big damage. Forward rush.
Let's go!
Excellent read.
That was ridiculous defense.
That's how you close it out. What a beast!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Well, hard fought on both